Good day to you. It's day 17. I don't know why I put 16 on here in my little paper that I have little notes on so I can try to stay on track because I be getting sidetracked and be talking about anyways. Hopefully you can actually hear me and not what's going on outside. But anyways, it's Moni. Mouxnie. I hope you had a great yesterday and great weekend. Um, Today is day 17 for me for the changing of my life. I like to do these things. I've done them several times in my life. This is probably maybe the fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh time that I've done this. I do it different ways every time. One of the times it was like I cut my phone off and I didn't focus on anything but myself and praying. One time it was just the way that I ate. Another time, so different things. This time, I want to be focused on getting myself together as a whole, like losing weight. So I started working out more consistently, like every day. Paying more attention to my skin and my health and what's around me and being more organized. The things that I lacked, like organizing and like I'm creative is this is the bottle that I was working on. So I'm creative. I'm creative. I got that down pat. But that it's like a discipline and organization. And mainly because organization, I have so many things like you see here, like I have artwork everywhere and I haven't since I've moved, I haven't found a way to really distribute everything and make sure that people are seeing my work. Anyways, I have the allergies, okay? Um I'm working with being here in a new environment, but my allergies and breathing and stuff is not. So I sound funny. I keep on sniffling. Hopefully y'all don't see no snot because that would be disgusting. And I would really gross some people out. But what is my little podcast about today? Praise the Lord. I experienced going to a bridal shower. I don't know if I've really ever been to a bridal shower before, except for my own. So anyway, it was different, and I experienced it like okay, I like it. I've been to baby showers, bridal showers, not so much, but it was nice. I'm going to have a sister-in-law. I'm excited about that. She's wide open. She's very bubbly. I love her personality, so that's exciting. So went down to a very, very, very small town. Never really been to that small of a town before. Like that's a small town, but it was a really cool experience. Um, so to get that out the way, fast forward to now. Um, Through my life, I've experienced some things and I didn't realize what I had. I was always looking for something else, looking for more. Like I have my own businesses that I've had, like small businesses that I've started, but I was like, I didn't really look at it like a business. I didn't. I looked at it like, is it something that I do? And I would look for other businesses, other jobs, other things. I've always looked outside of what I already have. Now, I shouldn't say not with everything, not with everything. Um, but like some people, that's just what we're accustomed to doing. Looking outside of what we already have and trying to find something different, something new, something, and we don't need to always do that. Um, that actually can be very hurtful and keep us going in circles and going nowhere. because we're neglecting what we already possess. I'm an artist. I've been an artist my entire life. I have drawings since I was a baby, and that's another story. Um, I shouldn't say a baby, maybe like 5 or 6. Um, so I am definitely an artist. This is something that I don't think I respected my own artistic ability. Other people outside of it, people from, different parts of the world, and I've experienced different parts of the world, have told me like I'm one of the most creative people that they've ever met. I mean, not to brag or anything. My nose is tickling. Oh God. Oh, well, maybe I should pause it. Pause. Praise the Lord. Unpause. Yeah, I know I had to get. That's why I have a mirror right here so I can see up close, whether you can see, stuff in my nose or not. Cause, like I said, that would be disgusting. Um. So I I don't think I respected my own artistic ability, that I could do something with it, that it could create wealth for me, or just be a part of my livelihood. Um, I just didn't, because everybody has jobs. People go to school, get a degree, get a good job with benefits and 401k and all that kind of stuff. Um, but sometimes some of us just really need to look at what we have, go that journey. I'm reading The Power of Broke right now. It's really good stories of how people became successful in these modern times, and what they did and what they gave up, and they're pushing towards it and not letting the obstacles of life interfere, and then when they do and they get knocked down, they get back up, just showing the endurance. And I appreciate, that's something that I appreciate, because I've been at this for a long time. Like, yes, I've had jobs. Yes, I've done a lot of different things. Um, I've been selling my own stuff for a very long time. I used to sell like drawings and stuff when I was in school. I made necklaces, and I mean, I was always a hustler. Like, if I braid people's hair, I used to braid people's hair. Okay, it's $40, $25, $30. I was that. That was always me, because I always wanted to make sure that I had money to be able to take care of things that I need to take care of and my family. So that's something that I've always done. And then I think I kind of got away from that. When you get grown and you get grown bills, and then you get other grown people telling you that you need to be doing some grown shit and living like a grown up, and stop doing this and this, and stuff starts getting in your head. But at the end of the day, we have to realize we are our own individuals. We can do what we want. I mean, of course, we got to take into consideration we are grown and we need to take care of ourselves, but also don't neglect the things that God has already given you, that can catapult your life into crazy ways. And even if you start going a route, and that route has you branch off to go another route, accept it. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I didn't realize, how blessed I was, and I'm realizing what I have and how blessed I really am. I mean, just as something simple as, I was reading about red onions and what they do for allergies, which I really need. And then I went outside and I went into my yard and I started picking these, and I was like, oh, spring onions. And then I looked and I started reading about it. I was like, spring onions with red. And it said these are baby red onions. Anyways, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, now that I got my sneeze out, I have red onions. I think I need to sneeze again. Well, after sneezing a couple more times, let me go take care of myself. I need to go take these vitamins that I got, because good God. But anyway, this is a baby red onion. Once it gets big, it said like 60, 90 days or whatever. So I'll have red onions. So what I was looking for, I already have. Oh God, sometimes we think we need something, we already have it. We just have to pay attention to what God's already blessed us with, already provided us with. And that's what I am learning to do this week even more. Look around me, like what do I have that I can make money with? Um, what do I have? What did God give me already? But like I said, this onion, that's a word right there. Like I was saying, I needed some red onions, and I picked it up out the yard, and I was like, oh, it got some purple in it. I was like, oh, okay. Then I looked up purple spring onions, and it says baby red onions is like, like it's the red onions, just let it grow. And we gonna have red onions? I was just talking about, okay, so we ain't got it, but we have a whole plot of onions. My goodness. Huh. Anyway, I hope you stay blessed. Be amazing. Understand what you already have in your hands. Look at your hands. What you got in your hands? What you got? Be amazing. Be successful, wealthy, healthy, beautiful, sexy, amazing. Do the things that you need to do to get where you need to get. Don't let life pass you by because you on the I can't train or I don't realize what I'm blessed with train. Know that you are blessed and you can do anything you put your mind to. All right, I'm going to blow my nose. I hope y'all have a great day. It's Moni.